Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at an article from NBC News. Now this was published on January 4th and it's from the Associated Press. And all I got to say is I have absolutely no fucking sympathy for this guy. And here's the reason why. Being an adult, putting on the big boy pants, requires you to make some tough decisions in life. You can't have your cake and eat it too, but he wants it. See, this millennial thing where they think that they should get special fucking treatment. Now, I understand. I mean, actually, before I go any further, let's look at the title here. First dreamer to get Rhodes Scholarship fears he won't be able to return to the U.S. Harvard graduate Jim Park risks not being allowed back into the country if he enrolls at University of Oxford in England in the fall. Yeah, that's one of those things of a big boy pants situation. Now, he has a choice. He can stick around here and hope that he can manage to have the whole DACA situation solved and he gets some type of permanent status and deal with what he's got now, or he can, and risk it that way, or he can take a risk, go to Oxford, basically have an Oxford education under his belt, which allows him to, write his own ticket anywhere he wants to go on the note of employment or research or whatever else. I mean, to me, especially with the fact of being a Rhodes Scholar, if he was to leave the country and apply legally to come back in, get a green card, I'm sure the U.S. would be more than willing to help him on that note. They'd be more than willing to take him back with that. He could go to Canada. I'm sure Canada would want to take him in as an immigrant. Or, well, he's in England. He can go and apply for legal status there. Seriously. I mean, this is one of those situations where it's put on your big boy pants and make a fucking choice. You're not going to have both your cake and eat it too. Do you want to have risk being here in the United States and possibly get some permanent status? Or do you want to go get an education that allows you to write your own fucking ticket and then be able to pretty much apply for legal residency and eventually go for citizenship in any country of your choice? To me, that's kind of a no-brainer. I mean, I would go with the Oxford thing myself. So yeah, Jim Park, look at them. They're trying to get him looking sympathetic. And yeah, anyway, let's get into the article here. He became the first dreamer to win the prestigious Rhodes Scholarship. But for recent Harvard graduate Jim Park, the joy of that achievement is given away to uncertainty. Okay. I told you what his choices are. Let him put on his big boy pants. He's 22. He's an adult and he can make a choice. People have to make hard choices like that. Well, not like that, but you get my idea. Every fucking day. Why should he be any different? Park, 22, who lives in New York City, risks not being allowed back in the country if he enrolls at the University of Oxford in England in the fall. Yeah. He wasn't, he's a preferential treatment fucking illegal who got some form of bullshit fucking status because Obama wrote a fucking illegal executive order that he didn't have the authority to write. Oh, well, to have it do what it did. He's already been treated special. Why the fuck should he get any more fucking special treatment? Not when this guy went to Harvard. On top of this, he has a Harvard fucking education. He can make a good life here with his Harvard education. So it's not like he's fucked, I mean, this is, let's feel sympathetic for a guy who's got a Harvard education and could go to Oxford. Yeah, you're really pulling at my heartstrings with that one. Come on now. He's got it real fucking hard. President Donald Trump's administration rescinded the option for overseas travel for those with deferred action for childhood arrival status, or DACA, when he moved to phase out the Obama-era program in 2017. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I mean, why should you be able to come and go from this country when you entered in illegally and you're getting fucking preferential treatment? To me, you have a choice. You want to leave the country. you risk not coming back. That's fucking fair. Especially when you're 22 years old, you're an adult. You've got a Harvard education. He could go and apply for legal residency in, say, Australia, the UK. He could do it in the UK and go there, get a scholarship, and he would have legal status. And then, as a legal resident of the UK, he could travel back to the United States. He could get visas. He could do all this other shit. It wouldn't be an issue. But travel abroad, which was allowed under limited circumstances such as academic study during the Obama administration, should still be permitted because the federal courts have upheld the program for now, argue Park and his supporters. No, dude, the courts, it was like, what, the 9th fucking circus, dude? You're betting the farm on the 9th fucking circus? Fuck you. Dude, you're not privileged. Fuck off. You have a choice. Put on the big boy pants and make it. Hell, apply for legal residency in the UK. Get it. Get legal alien status. I believe you should be able to get like a passport and shit from them. Do it. Then you can travel back to the United States. You can get visas. You can get a work visa. Holy shit. There are ways for you to get back in the country legally, dude. I have no fucking sympathy for you. Not when you're a Harvard graduate going to, has the option to go to Oxford right now. Fuck off. If I leave, there's a real possibility that I won't be able to come back. Okay. Yeah, that's part of being an adult, dealing with situations like that. But see, you're a millennial and you think you're fucking entitled. That's the biggest fear for sure, said Park, whose family came to the U.S. from South Korea when he was 7. I haven't really thought about that. That's going to mean if I'm not allowed back. Ha 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 ha! Dude, all right, I was feeling bad for you thinking maybe, like fucking North Korea or, like a persecuted person from fucking China. Your family illegally immigrated from fucking South Korea. Dude, do you know what kind of fucking job you could get in South Korea with your fucking education just from Harvard? Dude, after Oxford, shit. Go live in fucking Korea and make bank. Your parents brought you here. Yeah, I feel bad on that note, but I don't feel bad for you at this point. You're 22 years old. You're a grown-ass fucking man. Put on the big boy pants and make a fucking decision. Do you want to go to Oxford and have to deal with the fact of possibly going back to South Korea, having to maybe file for legal residency status in the UK? I mean, shit. Make up your mind. You're not going to have your cake and eat it too. I love this with him. I haven't really thought about what's going to mean if I'm not allowed back. It means you're not allowed back. It's really that fucking simple, dude. U.S. citizen and Immigration Services, which administers DACA, didn't respond to emails seeking comment. Well, yeah, they shouldn't have to fucking comment on this. It's fucking common sense. They have nothing to say on it. The president made a choice, and guess what? You gotta live with it. DACA recipients, commonly called Dreamers, because of never passed proposals in Congress called the Dream Act, are protected from deportation because they were brought into the country illegally at a young age. That's no protection. That's the Ninth Circuit's going, yeah, that part's legal. No, they should all be fucking deported. I'm sorry that your parents brought you here illegally. Okay, I truly am, but the rules have to apply equally. The laws have to apply equally. Justice is blind. You should not be able to get preferential treatment. Really is that simple. Discussing the risks has been a delicate topic to broach with his parents, who cried out of joy when he won the scholarship, Park said. Yeah, and no offense meant with the stereotype, but I think his Asian fucking parents would rather have him go there, get being the overachiever types, the type A personality types, the types where their kids have to exceed. I think they would rather have the kid go over to Oxford, get his fucking Oxford education paid for with the Rhodes Scholarship. All right. Get a fucking degree from Oxford and be able to write his ticket anywhere. I mean, to me, that would make fucking sense because, you know, Asian kids, no matter how much they excel, it's never good enough for their parents. I mean, hell, go look up, he's talked about it on Crowder's show, Steven Crowder's show, but go look up his attorney, Bill Richmond, talk about his Asian mom. It's some funny fucking shit. You know, he's like, Mom, I'm going to be a lawyer. Like he graduates from law school. And he's like, I'm going to be an attorney. She's like, oh, but you're not going to be a doctor. And he talks about it. It's like, he's like, what the fuck? But yeah, I mean, so I could see them saying, get the fuck out of the country. You're going to Oxford. I've been avoiding that question, he said, days after graduating from Harvard last month. This was especially meaningful for them. It was like a validation of the sacrifices they made for me. The sacrifices they made for you? Dude, they hopped on a fucking plane from South Korea. Okay? We're not talking war-torn Korea in the 50s. We're talking, what? Basically, the year 2000, with fucking Conan O'Brien type shit. Like, it wasn't that long ago. They didn't make shit for sacrifices, dude. They thumbed their nose at U.S. law and felt that you were privileged, that they were privileged. Nearly 700,000 individuals are currently on DACA, which was created in 2012 and can be renewed every 2 years. To qualify, immigrants must have entered the country by 2007 and been under the age of 16 when they arrived. Okay? He's 22. He's a grown-ass man. He has a choice. He can stay here and risk eventually getting deported, or or have the luck of having a possibility of becoming a legal citizen or resident, because DACA, he technically isn't a legal resident. I mean, because it's not exactly legal in itself. Or you can, like I said, go to Oxford, get a free fucking education, and write his ticket anywhere in the Western world or anywhere else for that matter. I mean, he could probably get back into the United States, because by the time he was done with his education there, he could be legally a resident in the UK and then apply for legal residency in the United States. And once he's graduated, I'm sure they would be more than fucking willing, just to say, look, yeah, you were DACA, you went to Harvard, you risked it going over to Oxford, you're here, now going through the process as a grown-ass man, yeah, we'll let you in. And I think the immigration would do that. I don't understand it. The Trump administration issued an order winding down the program in 2017, but federal judges in New York, California, and Washington, D.C. ruled against those efforts last year and have effectively kept the program running. The administration is now seeking a Supreme Court review. Yes, which, guess what? Supreme Court's going to basically say, fuck you, not exactly constitutional, sorry. At least that's how things are going to look with the current makeup of it. Past Rhodes Scholars and other Rhodes Trust supporters are volunteering their private counsel to park in the meantime. But it's a matter of American law and not anything the Rhodes Trust can resolve alone, said Elliot Gerson, the British organization's American secretary. Our hope is for federal action, he added. Well, how about you ask your government to offer him legal residency? That's something you guys could do. I mean, hell, he's a grown-ass man. He has a choice to make. He can stay in the country or he can go to Oxford and get a free fucking education. If I was in his shoes, you know what? I mean, especially being, South Korea, where he came from, it's not that bad. Fuck. He could seriously not have to worry about shit. I mean, if I was in his shoes, I'd be in Oxford tomorrow. I'd be like, well, Mom, Dad, here's the deal. I might end up back in South Korea. Sorry, but I will try to get back in legally. Yeah. Be a man. Put on the big boy pants. Make a fucking choice. It's really that simple. Oh, God. I mean, this is some funny shit that this kid thinks that he's entitled to special preferential fucking treatment. But that could be the fact that he's had that his whole fucking life, because when you come to this country illegally and you get shielded by like Obama, you're getting preferential fucking treatment. You truly are. And I'm serious about the whole Asian family thing. I'm surprised, if his parents aren't demanding you go. Which would make sense because, like I said, Oxford education. You can write, you can fucking write your own ticket. Oh, shit. There's way more to this. All right, let's continue on here. Let's get this done because it's actually not that bad. I just, for whatever reason, thought I was at the end. I was about to say, I covered this well enough, and I haven't. The government should enforce the law as it currently stands to allow Jin to fulfill his scholarly work. There is no law. Sorry, Kristen, said Kristen Ramos, a spokesman for Define American, an immigrant advocacy organization that supported Park in his Rhodes Scholarship bid. Kristen, there is no fucking law. There is an illegal executive order that Obama even admitted he didn't have the power to write. Sorry. Park could turn down the scholarship, but has decided against that route. He wants to continue to be a voice in the immigration debate and believes the benefits of going to Oxford outweigh the risks. Yeah, so he put on his big boy pants and made a choice. I got no problems with that. He'll probably be able to get back in legally, but he doesn't want to have to jump through the hoops and risk the possibility of being told no, because he's never been told fucking no. I'm looking forward to having that unstructured time to think about these broader questions of who belongs in America and the value judgments we make about others, he said. Okay, well, maybe if you had actually learned actual civics and actual history of this fucking country in the public schools, you would fucking realize that people who come here legally, the people that go through the process, the people who are born here, they're the ones who belong in America. People who just show up, in your fucking home and say, I'm living here now, they don't belong. And that's what your family did. I'm sorry to say that, but that's the truth of it. Park has been a vocal advocate for DACA recipients since he was in high school. In 2015, he founded Higher Dreams, a nonprofit organization that helps students without a permanent immigration status navigate the college application process. To me, it sounds like it was a fucking pot-smoking fucking club, but okay. Higher Dreams. Sounds like a Cheech and Chong movie fucking title. Oh my God. With the backing of Harvard, Park applied for the Rhodes Scholarship last year as part of a broader effort to underscore how DACA recipients didn't qualify for the venerated award and others like it. The scholarship was created in 1902 by British businessman and politician Cecil Rhodes and provides all expenses for at least 2 years of study at Oxford. Yeah. He just got 2 years of fucking an Oxford education. And he even broke the rules there. Park's application, like a number of others in recent years, was rejected, but the message was received. The Rhodes organization changed its policy effective this year. Park reapplied and it was accepted. Yeah, so they fucking changed. This kid has never been fucking told no. They literally changed the rules for him. Everywhere this fucker goes, the rules get changed for him. He comes to this country. Obama changes the rules. Okay, actually, does an executive order and circumvents the law illegally, but he changed the rules in essence with that. Okay, this kid has had that happen his whole life. I can't wait until he fucking gets told no for once. I'm just picturing like a triggered, spurging fucking child, like throwing a temper tantrum. Seriously. Gerson said, the change reflects the organization's efforts to expand eligibility. Legal permanent residents and residents of U.S. territories like Puerto Rico have always been allowed to apply in recent years. Well, they should have been able to apply from Puerto Rico anyways. I mean, they're American citizens. I don't know why they're throwing in Puerto Rico there, but okay. Because, I mean, if a Puerto Rican leaves Puerto Rico, goes to New York, they can apply for a Rhodes Scholarship. It seems what they're saying prior to this, but they couldn't do it from Puerto Rico. That makes absolutely no fucking sense. At Oxford, Park hopes to study migration and political theory as he weighs his future. Oh, God. Basically, he's going to Oxford to get a useless fucking education. Oh, my God. Dude. Holy shit. You are a fucking moron. You got a chance to go to Oxford, and you're studying things that, seriously, are the type of shit that fucking people on the left study here and end up working at fucking Starbucks. Oh, dude, I forgot about that part. Oh, I had faith in you until that. Oh, shit, I forgot about that, dude. You're a fucking moron. You're like that fucking porpoise that dolphin that ended up dinner on the episode of Futurama that was so stupid it gambled its life away, basically. Oh, shit. The molecular and cell biology major has also applied to medical school, but he hasn't ruled out working in city government, where he believes he can make an impact on immigration policy no matter who is in the White House. No, you can't. If you're working... Oh, my God. If you're working in city government, dude, you're not going to have any say unless you're doing, like, basically running a shell game for fucking illegals. This guy's fucking an idiot. He's got a molecular and cell biology degree, I'm assuming. Something along those lines. And he's applied to medical school. And he's going to go to Oxford and take humanity's fucking bullshit that causes people to work at Starbucks in this country. That'll go over really fucking well. Oh, God. You think his Korean parents would fucking start smacking him in the back of the head and go, oh, no, you're not going to Oxford for that. No, you don't go there. You don't go there and fuck off. You don't take useless degree. You know? Shit like that. Holy fucking shit. And regardless what happens next, Park has the conviction of knowing where home is. Yeah, South fucking Korea. Sorry, but it's true. For me, I think of Queens, New York, he said. Whatever happens, I'm always going to know that fact. Even if I have to spend the rest of my life convincing the administration or whomever comes next. No, dude, sorry to break it to you, but home is South Korea. I'm an asshole. Anyway, I've covered this well enough. I'm just going to leave things here. If you liked this video, depending on where you are watching it, please give it an upvote or thumbs up. If you want to know when new content of mine hits the internet, don't forget to subscribe to one or more of my social media or video accounts listed here. Also, with YouTube, don't forget to ring that bell. You can find all of my video content on both BitChute and YouTube. This may not be the case with other places I upload to, but I will try to minimize this happening. You are always welcome to interact with me at any of these sites on the list, so feel free to do so. If you have anything you want me to cover in a video, when it comes to news or current events, send it right along to me. I will try to do my best to cover it. As always, thank you for watching.